Hey, what's up, everybody? Uh, in this video, I want to talk about some of the fallout from the wire rug pull on firms like VeVe. And I've been having a number of discussions with various people in the community and in the industry regarding this. I am not an expert here. I do have some experience in this area because um, I am in Hawaii, which is one of the most anti-crypto states in the nation, and thus, we've been very involved in this for many years, so it's more practical knowledge. So one of the things I wanted to explain is what is this MTL, this money transmitter license? This is, and I'm going to speak to it from the U.S. perspective only. There are different requirements at different countries, but the in the United States. This is governed by the Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2020, which and is maintained by the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN. FinCEN on the federal level basically says that any crypto transactions, for the transmission of funds via crypto, via MSB, a money services business, uh, they need a money transmitter license. So they have to register basically. Now, how this applies to VeVe is, let's take a look at the VeVe terms of use. I'm going to blow this up here. So one of the misconceptions uh, in the VeVe community was that VeVe or Orbis Blockchain or Ecomi Limited, however you want to call them, uh, had the MTL, but it specifically states in the VeVe terms of use that our VeVe apps use gems as a currency. Gems are not securities. VeVe does not accept or hold deposits from customers and is not a bank. VeVe does not insure customer funds it holds or the collectibles themselves. D is the most important. VeVe is not a money transmitter under any law. We work with appropriate third parties who process payments for gems and gem withdrawals. So the uh, the MTL is held by the transmitter. And in the previous case, it was Wyre. Now, let's look at Wyre. This site, which I'll put in the video description below, is a nationwide multi-state licensing system and the nationwide mortgage licensing system and registry. So this is in the US, how you verify a financial services provider. It's very useful. So let's look at Wyre. So Wyre, and I asked this question via the VeVe support, and I also talked to Wyre, and I was told that they had a money transmitter license in Hawaii, but when you go to their website, they do not. They only have 32 active states out of the 50 states. Now, I also checked in the Hawaii databases, and Wyre was not um, registered. So luckily, I was able to uh, uh, do a cash out, but the long and the short of it is they were operating improperly in Hawaii. So you notice you can also see the regulatory actions. If you look at this one here, the data action was in 2020. They received a final order in Texas where they had to pay a fine. And it also said the respondent shall cease conducting money transmission business in Texas without first obtaining a money transmission license or written approval from the department. The respondent system and website shall continue to prevent customers located in Texas from receiving money transmission services from the respondent. And this was effective 2020. And of course, you know, they did not seem to uh, adhere to this order. So if you check out this website, you can see the states that have it. Um, one of the big questions that came up was that, and I think it was even said in a Superstar Money video that, why don't they use PayPal? So let's look at PayPal. PayPal has all the states and multiple uses within the state. So, for example, if you, let's look at Wyoming, they have a consumer lender license, they have a money transmission license. In Hawaii, they have a money transmitter license. So, I mean, you can see uh, the licenses PayPal has. Now, so why can't PayPal be used? Uh, PayPal can be used in for the VeVe app for most likely only the purchases of gems. They cannot do crypto. And you may say, well, that's not true. PayPal accepts crypto. That is correct. But PayPal accepts crypto pay in and pay out, but for personal uh, accounts only. At this time, as of the making of this video, PayPal does not, and I repeat, does not accept crypto for business accounts. So a personal account or a personal Premier account has to be licensed to an individual person. And so, I mean, of course, we could do that. They could license it to Dan or Dave, but I mean, a major company is not going to do that. Probably the you know, it'd be ridiculous. They'd probably hit dollar restrictions, and also the tax implications of it would be tremendous, since the individual would bear the tax liability, because that would be, of course, their account. So the business account, which would be registered to an LLC, uh, SR, SRC corporation, or whatever, the tax liability would be to the company, to the corporation. So the long and the short of it is, are there solutions? Obviously, there are. So Circle has 45 out of the 50 states. So you can look them up. That would be Circle Internet Financial. Hawaii is not one of them, so we're going to be out of luck in Hawaii. Um, so the why I'm showing this too is, one of the things is, you know, the thing with the MTL is it's on two levels. There's one on the uh, national level, the federal level, but every state has different requirements. And so you have both the national and the state level. That's why companies like PayPal, Wyre, and Circle, they're the intermediary. They're the ones that hold the MTL. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think in Hawaii, it's going to be very difficult uh, for us to get cash out again. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. It'll be interesting to see who VeVe chooses. But one of the things, though, too, is, as you saw, for definitive proof from Wyre, you know, the company can still do it even though they're not licensed to do it, and they can continue to do it even if the state basically orders them to shut down. So, that's just basically shows the integrity of the company. That's all I have. I hope this is informative. So now you have an understanding of how MTL, with the money transmitter license, plays into specifically the VeVe architecture, but also you can apply it to other NFT or crypto platforms that uh, you are investing in, and now you know how to check on the companies that are providing you your money. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And leave a comment. I love to interact with you guys. I'm not an expert in this area. I do have some practical experience, and I've just hopefully shown you the websites that you can go to get the information yourselves. Thanks for watching and aloha.